Well, obviously it's very worrying news, and all of us are praying for Boris and thinking of him and praying and thinking of his family and hoping that he gets well soon and gets back to number 10 where I know he wants to be and where we all want him to be. Boris is a very tough, very resilient, very fit person. I know that from facing him on the tennis court, and I'm sure he'll come through this. Well, Boris is very resilient, he's tough. Also, he's got a tremendous zest for life and for getting things done and for leading and for taking decisions. I know he'll want to get well and to get back in charge again, and that's what we all want for him, and we're hoping and praying that that's the case, and that's the case very soon. So all our wishes are with him. He's doing a tremendous job, and obviously we all want him back in there. Well, I don't think people should worry about decisions being made. The government's got a very clear strategy, a clear plan. All the ministers are working to that plan, and of course in our system, if the Prime Minister is always and remains the Prime Minister, but if he or she can't take a decision, then the number 10 team prepare that decision, and it can be made by their deputy, in this case Dominic Raab, the first Secretary of State. So there's a very good system in place. The civil service is a great machine, professional, impartial, good at preparing these decisions, and the right decisions, I'm sure, will be taken.
Well, my thoughts and prayers are with Boris and his loved ones today. This must be a terribly difficult time for him and those around him. But I wish him well, and I want him to have a speedy and good recovery.
Obviously, people are worried about the Prime Minister's health, but they're also worried about the functioning of government. Is the infrastructure in Whitehall robust enough to deal with something like this?
Well, yes, it is. We have a cabinet system of government in this country. In Boris's absence, Dominic Raab is leading that cabinet. And I know from everything I've seen and heard that that cabinet, which is supported by excellent scientific advice, by a first-class civil service, they're absolutely committed to dealing with this crisis. And they've been doing the right thing. They've listened to the scientific advice. They have put a good plan in place, and they are ensuring that that plan is being put into action. And I know that it isn't just about government, though. People need to listen to what the government is saying, ensure that they stay at home and only leave in those very limited set of circumstances that the government has set out. And we must remember that out there today there are excellent NHS staff, and I'd like to thank them all, who minute by minute are dealing with those, are caring for those, are treating those who have COVID-19. This is about saving lives and protecting our NHS.